Hi all my foodies, it is really great to see you today. It is CiCi here. Today we're gonna make something really special. It is Vietnamese pho. Talking about pho, it must be one of my favorite noodle soup of all time. And today I want to show you how to make it. And to make this recipe, I woke up since 4 this morning, so that I hope that you enjoy it. Let's get started. On the stove, place the peeled onion, shallot, and ginger on it. Over medium-high heat, char until they are lightly darkened. 20 seconds for ginger. 2 minutes for shallot. 4 minutes for onion. Now in a pan, we're going to transfer in all the spices: cinnamon stick, star anise, black cardamom, bay leaves, cloves, fennel seeds, and coriander seeds. Over low heat, lightly toast until aromatic for about 2 minutes. Turn off the heat. And we're going to transfer all the spices into a spice bag or a tea bag. Tight it up and set aside. In a large pot, place in the beef short rib bones and brisket. Add about 4 quarts of water in the pot. And over high heat, we're going to bring it to a boil and cook for about 5 minutes. We're going to discard the water and rinse everything. This will help to remove any impurity in the stock. Now we're going to put in the onion, shallot, ginger, and the spice back into the pot. Add about 4 quarts of water in the pot. So here it really depends on how big your pot is. If it's bigger, you can add more water to it. If it's smaller, we'll just have to cook less broth. Over high heat, we're going to bring it to a boil and immediately turn to low heat. Cook for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Cooking over low heat will ensure that the broth is clear and nice, but not cloudy. And occasionally we can strain out the oil and the impurity on the top. After 1 hour and 30 minutes, take out the brisket, let it cool. Cover it up with a plastic wrap and place it in the fridge. And at this point, we're also going to remove the onion, shallot, spice bag, and ginger. To cook the herbs further, they may make the broth cloudy, and to cook the spices further, the broth might be too overpowering. But these are just my personal preferences. If you like, you can cook the spices a little more. You can continue to simmer the broth in the pot for additional 3 hours. But for me, today, I'm going to transfer the bones and the broth into a slow cooker. You can either use high setting and cook it for 5 hours, or low setting and cook it for 9 hours. After the brisket is cooled down, we're going to slice it into thin slices. After many hours, our broth is almost done. So at this point, I'm going to take out any impurity and also all the bones from the slow cooker. And pour the broth back into a pot while strained with a strainer. The serving for today is for 3 to 4 people. If you have a bigger stock pot and you want to cook more broth at the same time, let's say if you can't finish it, you can actually save it in the fridge for several days, no problem. Season the stock with fish sauce, rock sugar, and salt. You can also add more seasonings based on your preferences. And continue to cook the stock until the rock sugar is dissolved. In a pot of water, we're going to bring water to a boil. And we're going to add the beef tripe. And cook for about 2 minutes. Take it out and drain. We're also going to add the beef balls. And cook for about 3 minutes. Take them out and set aside. In the same pot, bring water to a boil. And we're gonna add 1 portion of rice noodles in it, and a handful of bean sprouts. I'm only making 1 serving here, but today's ingredients are enough to make 3 to 4 bowls of pho. So we're gonna cook them for about 10 seconds, and take them out and drain. Place it in a preheated large bowl. So now we can place some toppings on our pho. So here I have some onion, brisket, beef balls, beef tripe, ribeye, scallions. Last but not least, we're gonna pour in our hot broth. Because the broth is still very hot, so it will cook the raw meat in no time. We can also garnish with some cilantro and serve with raw bean sprouts, Thai basil, lime, sriracha sauce, and hoisin sauce on the side. Enjoy! And some cilantro, and also some Thai basil. Some soup. Ooh. Alright, I'm just gonna try 1 more bite because what else can I say? I hope that you enjoyed today's episode too. If you like it, remember to subscribe, thumbs up. Also share this video with your friends and family because it is awesome. I like to also stay in touch with you on Facebook, Instagram, and also YouTube. I will see you again next Friday for another amazing video. Alright, bye now.